Hello. Hello. Pleasure to see you all today. It's another beautiful Friday here on Rolling Horizons. Last we left off, we had our crew of uh, friendly, uh, violent, relatively horny mercenaries sailing the open seas. They have found some beautiful animals and rescued them from the clutches of plants, very violent plants, and also dead smugglers. Um, and yeah, that's where we left off. Currently, Lad Gaz, playing Grimbald the RC, is a little bit dealing with some technical issues. He's got some internet outage he's working through, but he should be able to join us soon. We got Armatox playing Aki Timberwood. We got Leah Aoki playing Tomochu. We got
reverse order.
What was that?
Dua.
Backwards.
Oh, I got it backwards. Clearly I need more coffee. We got Tomochu playing Leah Aoki. We got Natsumaya playing Liz. We have Chimerical playing Game Master. We have Sleepy Planet playing Petra Pen.
Let's go.
Let's go. You know, character, player, who plays who? That's the real question. Okay. So, without further ado, oh yeah, and also, I have taken off my sneaky getup, as I feel like I no longer need to run from the law. I've turned the law into viewers on this stream, and they're too enticed by my excellent storytelling to arrest me for that issue that happened in. Well, we don't have to talk about the location yet. Maybe that's a little too. Look, it wasn't my fault they died. It wasn't my fault they died.
It wasn't my fault either.
Okay, you had the gun, Sleepy. All right. So, with that, another exciting episode of Rolling Horizons begins.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, you guys find yourself upstairs in this abandoned hideout. You got a big tree man to your south. What you up to? What you doing? Oh, and you got your pets with you. I should probably throw those down.
Yeah. Oh, we got pets, right?
Yeah, you got.
Oh yeah.
You got friendos.
Me too. I was opening up my notes and I see that. Good boys. Good girls.
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
Who knows what the hawk is?
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with hawk anatomy, I don't think. At least not in real life. I don't know if my character is. I don't think she is. I don't think I'm particularly well versed in
We got one of
hawk
them.
no parts.
And we got
I couldn't tell you either.
one of them.
I would like to be rubbing one of the good boys'
That didn't-
bellies. Canonically,
Stop
I would
now.
like that to make. I would like to make that what I'm doing.
Which one? The Valinar, I believe the Blink Dog is still in your arms, unless you've put the Blink
yeah.
Dog down.
I will be rubbing its belly.
The Blink Dog is very pleased by this.
Lovely.
I believe I had the monster-looking dog or whatever it's called.
The Valinar Hound?
Yeah, I believe I had that one.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna try to. I was just gonna try to see if we had any fresh water or anything like that for it.
You got some on your ship.
I was gonna say, where are we gonna get fresh water in the middle of the ocean that we're not already using for the people?
Well, you're in the middle of a bay, but the bay is open to the ocean.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just saying. I love doggos, and also I don't want to die of dehydration.
I didn't keep any of those settings.
So just food for thought, guys.
Starcraft.
Food for thought. Not that I would not lay down my life for my own doggo. I would. I would.
I'm gonna see if it will eat some crabs.
What is that
Better. There we go.
little bird thing?
That's a little bird thing. He's a little
Mhm.
burb.
That's the one that we picked up, I think, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Screech!
These are all animals that we've picked up.
I was about to
These
ask
are
where
now
Grimbald was. He's
our
underneath the
pets.
unseen servant.
It's true. It's true.
Oh boy.
What are those two doing?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Him and the unseen servant. He's probably checking for ectoplasm.
Yeah. You don't know. You can't see.
I'm just saying he might be trying to get that sticky icky ecto.
All
Yeah.
That's all.
right. He's
It's
just gonna.
for science.
Look, we don't kink shame on Sleepy's Planet.
I believe that. I believe that.
We can't. We're too degenerate. If we did, no one would stay.
What if kink shaming is their kink?
Oh, there's a fair bit of people in my audience that I would believe that for, actually.
All right.
There is a fair few.
So,
1080p 60.
so what you guys up to? You just got the puppers. You're petting them.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm trying to like bond with the animal. That's like my intention.
He's just laying in, or she's just laying in your arms, just lapping up the affection.
Yeah, I'm like telling her, "Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you came here with us. Oh my gosh."
Just dog's just nodding. She understands what you're saying and agrees.
Yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I'm gonna be
Can I
taking mine to the
tell? Does
boat.
she seem like she likes me? Like she likes.
Mhm. Yeah, she seems like she likes you so far.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, you know, you might have to earn her trust a little bit more, but you know, you rescued her from a very hungry situation for which she is grateful. And also,
Ah.
you have given her the tummy pets, which
Yes,
all dogs love.
it's true. I want you to know this almost this exact same scene laid out in my other D&D campaign, except they were cat boys.
Okay, so normally when DMs hand out pets, they are not cat boys. This has me
Normally, no.
intrigued.
My other campaign's fucked. It's like a custom-made anti-isekai, completely off the rails, really weird game. Like very strange. Makes no sense, but is a lot of fun.
Good lord.
Sort of situation.
I'm just taking my dog to the boat because it's too damaged and worn down to do
That's a good
anything.
idea. We can make our way. I probably can't carry this dog in my arms because I'm too weak. But I would entice it to come with me.
Yeah. She. I'm gonna mix
Yes.
up the dogs all the time. She can walk on her own, so
Also,
she'll follow you.
Yeah, I would say there's more where that came from if you just come back to the ship. And then I'll like waggle my fingers at her.
She just like kind of trots on over and then like hops in the boat and
Nice.
hops in the ship or yeah boat and then just sits there and she's like, "This is my spot now."
Well, what a good girl. I'll give her head pats.
She's like,
I'm gonna praise everything she does. This is how I am with my own dog.
you getting some tail wags, some tail wag action.
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Satomo, what you doing? You see,
Um,
there's two dogs. There's a bird flying around.
I'm just standing behind Petra, just full on blushing, hearing her talk, and I'm just following her at this point. I'm not nothing. I'm
Color
not
does
saying
Leah
anything. Just
blush.
letting her enjoy the conversation with the dog, and just me, just behind her, just full on red face, taking it all out of context.
So the blink dog is just absolutely giving you side eye. Not like stink eye, but definitely side eye.
Dog's like, you're trying to steal my attention, aren't you? My dog does the same thing.
It's like,
If
first of
my
all,
husband and I try to talk, he'll just get in the middle of us.
oh Lord. Yeah, she's like,
It's semi-problematic.
first of all, it's my attention. Second of all, I see what's going on.
Forget the dwarf.
You get the dwarf.
I said forget the dwarf.
Oh, forget the dwarf. Got it.
And then, because of that, I'm just saying because of last session.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Nah, I don't actually have any super ill will for anybody in the party currently. Currently.
I do. I say fuck the dwarf.
See? I don't know
Yeah,
what
we're
happened
not
there.
agenda.
But not a bad dude.
I don't know
So
what
it's
happened
one of
last
those
session.
kinds of sessions, eh?
So I'm gonna move you guys down here where the ship initially landed.
I don't know what happened last session. So I just know Tomo was yelling at the dwarf the whole time.
Oh, I was so aggressive. I was partially drunk as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're drinking. Let me grab.
We are? Let's
Oh,
go.
I'm
No,
I
no,
feel
no.
like
I'm
it.
joining.
Yeah.
You said drinking. I'm joining.
Good
This is a
Lord.
decision.
Here we
drinking
go
Irish
again.
whiskey.
It's not.
Let's
No, no,
do
no.
it.
It's not alcoholism. If you people.
If you do it with people.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that checks out.
Just remind me if I get the kind of drunk that makes me want a popsicle, tell me that I cannot do it on stream. Say later. Remind me later.
But now I kind of want to
I
see
don't
how
know.
that pans out.
Yeah, I need.
I
a
think
DM
it depends
explanation.
on, like, are you the kind of drunk that actually listens, or are you the kind that, you know...
That's a great
Kinda-
question. Let's fuck around and find out.
Okay.
Because I've seen enough drunks in the past week that just plain don't listen.
Me,
I'm like-
mean.
All I know about drunk sleepy is that I get overheated and try to take all of my clothes off. That's so at some point I
mean,
might be
if you're
winning. I might
home.
be I am at home. Yeah, I might be Winnie the Poohing during stream, but like it'll be fine.
It's not
I think I never
TOS if
heard
you're not
that.
a flesh tuber.
Exactly. Honestly, it's not even against TOS if you are a flesh tuber, apparently.
Aha!
Ah,
Depressing.
Got him. Got him.
Ninja Sanji has done that a few times.
It's a thing. There's
What's
also
his
that flesh
name?
tuber that just straight up, did the do. So, the didgeridoo. Okay, so we're getting back onto the boat. Are these okay? Are these the same crabs as earlier, or are these new crabs?
Same crabs.
Damn, I was gonna say because we got rid of the old crabs, we could get new crabs. But
I'm
these are
still
not new.
questioning why we're grabbing crabs when we have no way to cook them.
In case we need them.
You just like hold them in the air and just continually firebolt them.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just make sushi.
It will be fine. Yeah, make sushi easy.
On
You
that
seen
note,
non-cooked crab.
on that note,
There's sushi with crab.
did you guys see the thing I posted to you last night?
Yes.
All of
sushi.
the stuff that was here. We could go over it in more detail later, but you'll have to pick and choose because you have a limited amount of stowage on your ship.
Honestly, I will leave that to people who are much more preoccupied with what we have.
Fair enough.
I'm more concerned with the relationships we build.
Yeah.
And, the people I get to build them with.
True. Like doggos.
That would be
I like doggos. It's a good relationship to have.
that would be Grimbald and Nasu. What's Nasu's character?
Lease.
Niece.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to get these mixed up.
Yeah, so those nerds can go through inventory. I'm gonna be petting this doggo and trying to like teach it tricks.
The tricks will have to wait. Doggo has no energy for tricks.
Okay, I will be rehabilitating this dog to health until I can teach it tricks.
You can see the ribs in its sag.
Oh, poor baby. I could probably do some fun stuff with it though. Let me see. What do I have?
I'll go venture out to get some of the flowers I see that there is. There's 14 types though.
Like I said, who's going to be the Pokemon trainer?
Well, the flowers, those are all downstairs in the all of that stuff is in like boxes
I
and
see.
bags. Yeah.
Actually, that would probably be really mean. I'm not gonna do that. I thought of something and then I realized it would be cruel, so we're not.
So
gonna do it.
I'm curious as to
technically,
what it was.
I can
though.
be Pokemon trainer because I can talk to animals in some way.
As you should. Yeah. I was thinking of using minor illusion to create a ball for the dog to fetch.
Oh no!
Do it. Do it. See what happens.
The dog's gonna be so disappointed.
Just
Oh my
a
God.
look of utter betrayal.
Yeah, it's gonna be so disappointed. I thought about it and then I was like, nah, that's actually kind of mean. If I threw a ball and my dog went to like get it, and as soon as my dog touched it, it disappeared, my dog would be so sad and confused.
Feeding cotton candy.
So sad and confused. I would be giving the dog some of my rations though. I would just be like hand feeding it while I rub its belly.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark off for rations.
Have you guys seen what happens when you feed a raccoon cotton candy?
Oh my god!
Tragedy is what happens. That raccoon.
Oh.
It's true.
Yeah, it's because they wash their food, so cotton candy dissolves when you wash it.
Oh no.
It's true. I can't remember exactly what language. I want to say it's like some kind of it's either Nordic or Germanic, but it's one of the names for them in Europe translates to wash bears, which I think is the best.
Hey, Trash Panda.
Trash Panda
yeah,
is
that's
also
the
pretty
common one
great, yeah.
here. I have a friend that's actually a VTuber that is a raccoon dog VTuber. It's really cute.
Ooh.
That takes a lot of balls.
Yep.
Feed
It's
them
I
very
hate
cute.
you.
Wow. That took me a second, and now we're here. That, that checks out. Maniacal
He's so
laughter.
bad. That is so adorable.
Oh my gosh.
So Tomo, Leah's just kind of standing around. What's Leah doing? Seeing all this stuff going on. Are you still just hearing dog-related words and being like, "Yes, please"?
Okay, we are technically on the ship now, right?
Well, you're on the boat. The dog's in the boat, and you could choose to be in the boat if you would like. It's just like it's not on screen, but it's like right off to the side. It's like
Wait,
pulled
but
up on
is
the
it our
beach.
main ship or is it just a little boat that you can go on to venture off the ship?
Just the little boat.
I see, I see.
Tiny little rowboat.
I see. I decided that I had enough of
You had enough of the animals.
No, I had enough of you talking like that. And so I just turn around and go just try to distract myself. Pretty much. I would probably, since we said that this is like kind of where everyone is, I would kind of go here just to like to sit on the little wood plank and give myself a second to reflect on what just happened.
Absolutely.
I think my plan is once everybody's accounting for all of the stuff in the inventory, I would be pretty hasty about like figuring out where we are going to be heading out to. As I believe we got kind of what we were looking for here, in this area. And we need to be pressing forward as sailing takes many days typically to get to wherever we are going.
Yeah, how many days has it been?
Oh boy, that's a great question. That is not in my notes.
It has been a week and a half.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I thought it'd been much longer.
What'd you guys say? 30 days we had to send a letter back? Is that what it was?
Let me check my notes. I thought it was 90, but let me see. Notes. Physical notes.
Physical notes.
Yeah, I really like writing in notebooks. I have terrible fucking handwriting. I have doctor's handwriting, but I enjoy the just the act of writing in notebooks. So I'm checking my notes.
Do not know. I gotta refresh the camera. There we go. It was not properly displaying people in the little place. There we go. So, Liz, what are you up to while that's going on? You're in here. There's a dog that can't walk being held by Grimbald, and or no, actually held by Aki, and a hawk that keeps flying around, picking at stuff.
I mean, since we're pretty much done here, let's probably just freaking wait at the boat until we're ready to shove off.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with the dog, because the dog can't really move anywhere.
Alrighty. I will move you down
That's
as
fair enough.
well.
At least my dog can't, because it's seems to be more damaged than the blink dog.
Much more hunger.
I hunger, mother, for vengeance.
Alright. And I will say Gaz joins you guys. Still.
Yeah, is he here yet?
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think he's still having internet issues.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. Well, seeing everybody gather up around the boat. Still taking a second to think, Leah.
I will be taking a second to think until someone would just yell at me. Like, to let me know that everyone
I
is...
wouldn't yell at you, but I'd come up to you and I'd be like, I'd just tap you on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, we're getting ready to depart. They've already accounted for all of our inventory, I believe, and sorted through what we're able to keep, and we're just gonna keep pressing on."
I like assume that I had my face in my hands, just like thinking in like the most disappointed way you could think. And I just look at you with no color in my face, stand up,
Oh no!
and just walk towards the boat in shame, just a walk of shame, kind of.
Well,
Your tail between your legs.
I will probably ask you about that later. Now does not seem to be the time.
The tree man waves at you as you make your way off the inner island.
Oh yes, Earl. Hello, goodbye. It was nice to meet you. I hope that you don't mind that I've picked a name for you.
Wait, do you speak Sylvan? I can't remember.
No, not at all.
Okay, it's just Liz, I think.
Tink does
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tink does.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just saying I don't. So unless she's translating, it's not
Tink just giggles. Liz, you hear him say, goodbye, small creatures, and I still don't understand your weird squeaky noises.
I would turn to Tink and say, Tink, tell him I love him.
He said that he still doesn't think you're a good pollination subject.
Understandable. You know, it's not always about pollination, Tink.
Love doesn't really translate into Sylvan the way you might think.
Do the Sylvan do the Fae not love?
Oh, the Fae do. There's kind of a... How do I put it? Trees aren't really known for their empathy.
Well, he seemed like a pleasant enough fellow.
Oh yes, they're quite pleasant.
You were just saying he doesn't really care if I live or die. I see. Friendly, but has attachment issues. Maybe mommy issues. I get it. Relatable.
We'll go with that.
Yes. Gosh, Tink. I don't know what you would do without me. I'm...
Likely
I've
starve,
got the mind of a master.
die of boredom, take over the world, murder a few small innocent children, eat
Tink,
that
some
dog.
of that,
I'm okay
some of
with
that we need... No, Tink. Absolutely not. We could make arguments for almost nearly everything else on this list. But Kithia remains untouched. She is a good girl.
We can take over the world then.
Arguments could be made for it.
I've been with you for so long, and you've never called me a good girl. Technically, the
Think
label
I've
might not
called
be
you-
exactly appropriate, but
I've called you so many things that I would never call anybody else, Tink. I hardly think you need to be making a stink about this.
she just kind of pouts while sitting on your shoulder.
But remember, you are my good girl. The one that's been with me the longest. And I love
I was some
Oh my god.
audio feedback based on that.
You're supposed to be my mother. Oh no.
Tank just kind of like throws her arms up in the air and just like slides down your shirt, just like devastated by like the emotional context of what you said, like in a good way, devastated.
Yes.
She's like she starts like waving her face in her hands.
You love to see it.
The whole party
I'm
did
used
the
to this
same.
treatment. It's not the first time I've made someone, melt.
I think the whole party is on the fucking floor.
It
right
also
now.
won't be the last time I make someone melt like that.
Oh, hey, yo.
She is a warlock.
Yes, I am a warlock.
True. With enough fireballs, anything is possible.
It is true.
Hey.
Just be careful not to cast it on yourself.
So, you have
Sounds so good.
exited the interior island. What you doing? You land on the shore. Of that little.
Goodbye to Grimbald. Saying goodbye to Grimbald.
Now, Grimbald's with us. We didn't leave him.
Yeah,
I
he
wouldn't
just
allow
went to
that.
sleep because he was so fed up with everyone.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't
grumbling to
allow
himself.
that.
He's like, I want to live at this tree.
Not even dwarves and beards.
Sounds like Grimbald. Once we land, what do we see kind of in the main area?
Well, you are around right here currently. So are you just looking around in here? Do you want to explore some?
I would like to explore some.
All right. where are you going? Are you going out in this, like, this area over here? Or are you trying to, like, check over this side of the mountain, maybe this side?
What time of day is it roughly?
It would be, at this point, since you spent time getting cargo, it will be, call it 5 in the evening.
We will not be doing any mountain trekking then, and I will be traversing, potentially with the party. I would be communicating my intentions to look around in like this general area, like the flat area,
The
I guess,
flats.
so to the plains, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of see what is going on, what the situation is.
Absolutely. First of all, give me a perception check.
Absolutely. Oh
man.
boy. I don't see shit. Apparently I need glasses.
Blinded by the majesty of nature, and also slightly worried
Clearly.
about your new dog friend. You don't catch anything that, like, super
Jumps out at
strikes
me.
your... Yeah, nothing, like, super jumps out at you. Except for the Goblin Warband. No. But yeah, the plains are teeming with life. Kind of like a salt flat. You know, there's bugs whistling by your head, a few dragonflies. You see a bunch of birds with long legs and long beaks, wading through, picking at who knows what. Some coming up with a fish. And
Oh.
yeah, it's just a very natural, idyllic
Natural.
scene. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds kind of nice, kind of relaxing.
Tug on
For
those
now.
overalls. Put
For
on my hat.
now.
Time to go fishing again.
Okay, so there's nothing that's really popping out at me. If nobody's with me, I would probably pop back to let them know kind of the situation, that this is all just like, it seems not preserved land, because that's not really a thing, but like this
Mhm.
is seemingly wild nature area land. Can you tell that I'm a city girl? Just be like, yeah, there's no people, there's nothing.
Is that what this, like, going out to check all that around would probably take you about a half hour. Did anybody else want to join Petra for the brief foray?
We already
I'm
thought
sure.
Gonna
Join.
be hunting
join.
mushrooms and herbs.
Okay.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an investigation checklist.
Oh boy. Hey, not bad.
Yeah, with an 18, you find a couple of different outgrowths of different mushrooms. 3 different types. Ones with big red dots, a big patch that is small and brown, and a bunch that are white. I'll say, let me type down to the chat. You got 4, then alrighty. And was anybody else joining?
I was trying Petra.
And Armatox?
I'm not really sure what I'm actually looking for, so I think I'll just keep a lookout on the ship.
All right. You and Grimbald stay behind to take care of the pets while everybody else goes gallivanting off into who knows where.
Trouble.
Uh, so Leah, what are you
Hmm.
looking for? Do you have anything in particular you're looking for in these salt
Um,
flats?
so we said that it's 100% sure that there's nobody here, right?
Well, I said that, yes.
But the thing is that I'm following you because I don't want you
Oh,
to meet
yes.
someone, say to fuck them, and then leave us behind again. So I'm
Yes,
keeping an eye on
I
you.
said that I was pretty confident because I say everything with confidence. So naturally.
I see.
I was pretty confident that there is nobody here.
Let me see if I. I think I have like a spell or something that can help with trying to find traps. Wait, let me see.
Don't forget to look at your prepared list.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I made sure this time.
You got Druidcraft. Summon Beast as well could potentially be useful.
Okay. I would like to fuck around with summon beasts.
Alrighty. So do you want an air, land, or water beast?
Air.
Alrighty. You summon an air elemental beast. Let me pull that up. Alright. Yeah, so it is flying around, lands on your shoulder.
Let's go. Can it scavenge around us? Make sure we're not getting followed or spied on.
Yeah, it flies up and about. And let me do a roll for you.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh.
We all die.
Oh no.
So
Mhm.
it lands back on your shoulder after about 5 minutes, squawks and kind of shakes its wing over a direction around here in the shadow of this cliff.
I see. I'm gonna just grab Petra by the hand and kind of walk towards her, explaining to her that there's probably gonna be there's someone there.
Oh, but I've already checked for people, and I'm quite certain that we are alone on this island. At least in the areas that I've checked. Are you doubting me?
Do you have wings?
I mean, no, but
Can you see
I-
stuff from above us?
actually, yes, if I cared to.
No. No. You see this
No.
little buddy that is following us and making sure that we're safe? Yeah, he said there's something there, so we're gonna trust that and not your shitty fucking
Jesus.
instincts.
Whoa! Leah going hard.
Relentless.
Well, I can't levitate yet, so
Yet.
yeah.
But when you can, the world better watch out.
Yeah, I'll have a full 20 vertical, full 20 feet. Ayo. Not
So,
not
boy.
not
seen
not quite
enough
as much as the hawk, but you know.
Hey, look, just sell your soul to a few more entities. We'll see what we can do.
God, here we go
You already
again.
know I don't have any problems with contracts. Anime has taught me that nothing bad can ever happen when you sign a contract.
Especially Konosuba.
Oh no, I was going much darker with that. I was thinking more like fucking Madoka Magica shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weebs.
yeah. Shut up. Um.
So,
Well,
do
well, I
we
would
find
say,
someone?
well, maybe they're friendly. I mean, everybody's friendly to me.
I would just reply with friendly my ass. Prepare your fucking weapon, dummies.
Jesus.
I mean, if you raise a weapon to somebody, of course they're going
We're
to
not
be
gonna be raising it. We're just preparing it.
I just like make a gesture and then like hold my hand out in a fist, but not like a punching fist, and I was like, this is my weapon.
I see.
If you know, you
I
know.
guess I'll be doing the fighting then.
These babies are registered as lethal weapons in at least 5 districts across the continents.
I mean, like, I don't think I've used my actual weapons at all, period, during this campaign.
Speaking
I
of...
make finger guns at people and their heads explode.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, Liz, who has used her crossbow for 90% of all solutions.
Works
Yeah,
out pretty well for
no.
Liz, to be fair.
Does.
Hey, talking has worked out pretty well for me too. My tongue is my weapon in more way than one.
Oh!
Saw that joke the moment that you mentioned tongue.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, if it works, it works.
I'm gonna take my quarterstaff to my hands.
So Liz, what are you doing as you see these two arguing about what to do based off bird info?
You trust the bird or you trust your captain?
Trust the bird.
Damn. Am I really that uncredible? Wow. I think we are getting incredible and uncredible mixed up clearly here.
Well, there's credible and
Well,
credulous.
Ah, yes.
All right.
I say that if there is someone, that we go make friends.
I say punch him in the face with whatever you got.
So violent, my sweet one. So violent.
Yeah, mind if I roll a perception for these people on the
Ye-
boat?
You can.
Because I just want to keep a lookout for anybody that might come up on the boat.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
You see and hear nothing.
That was almost a 20.
Except for like you hear some waves. Some puppers are just kind of sleeping at the bottom of the boat.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
The bird is like trying to force Grimbald to play a game with it, and Grimbald is just not playing ball. Literally. Like the bird just like found a rock and like dropped it in his lap and just kind of like bobbed his head up and down, and then Grimbald just kind of tossed it. So the bird excitedly went and got it and then dropped it back in his lap, and then Grimbald put the rock in his pocket, and the bird just looked kind of sad.
Oh.
Sounds like something he will do.
As we approach the area where there are seemingly people there, I would start calling out because of course I would. I mean, hello. If there's anyone there, we
I will
come.
put my hand on your
as-
mouth.
What?
What are you doing?
Well, let me set the scene for you a little bit. You guys are about right here, and there's this ridge right over here in between where the bird was kind of pointing to.
Okay.
So are you running, screaming over the ridge, or
No.
what do you want to do?
Be stealthy. No.
I mean,
I'm trying to be stealthy.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't. I see no reason to. So I would be kind of like I wouldn't be running like over the ridge, but I'd like to be standing on the ridge, and I'd be like, "Hello, fair people of this land. My name is Petra."
Do I have binding?
I will grab you from the shirt and drag you to the ground, just shutting you up so fast the second I realize what you're.
I mean, if we want to do that, I'm so down. As soon as you pin me, I would say, "Huh, I'm not used to being on the opposite end of this.
We'll get
This
used
is
to
perhaps an inappropriate moment for this, my dear."
it. I will just put my quarterstaff to your head and I will say, "Just follow my lead, please."
All right. So what you see as you crest the hill, shouting all of this,
Yes.
is an encampment of very low technology. There's like a very rickety, poorly crafted fence, kind of half in the grass, half over some sand. There's a cave that leads into the side of that little cliff face right here. And out in front, there's a large bonfire. You see something like 20 to 30 odd little kobolds running around with just covered in paint of some kind, with sticks sharpened at the tip, doing some kind of dance. You see in a very large chair there appears to be an ogre, also covered in some kind of paint, looking kind of bored, until you crest the ridge shouting and then are abruptly pulled back. And you catch, right before you're pulled back from the ridge, a lot of scared kobold noises as they run from whatever they were doing and kind of like huddle closer to the cave.
So I would see kobolds, I would see ogres. All right. Interesting. I would turn to my friend and say, "Oh, no offense, but these type are typically not that friendly." And I'd like side eye my good kobold friend.
I will just smack your head and I would say, "Told you so."
Look, maybe because we have one of them, we could make friends.
When is that with you and making friends, Petra?
Liz.
I mean, wouldn't you rather make friends than enemies?
So Liz, how do you feel about being referred to as a kobold?
I am.
Wait, who's the kobold in our party?
There is no kobold in our party.
Oh, am I getting confused?
Yeah.
I might be getting my games mixed up. Damn.
You look to your side, and you know the longer ears, the short nature, the green skin, the hair.
And I'm just like, yes, kobolds.
Might be a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her a freaking one of those sort of like loose backhand punches to the chest.
Look, it's not my fault that you people look similar, okay? You're like
You
semi-related or
You
something.
people.
Don't take offense. I just mean like
Liz is actually just gonna
Small
stand up and walk
type.
away. I can't believe it. After all this, and just mumbling freaking obscenities as she walks away.
And as she does, this ogre with a large-looking harpoon kind of like crests the ridge from the other side. "Oi, what's it? What are you folk doing here?
Here goes trouble in my neighborhood.
I would say, okay, leave this to me. Leave this to me, guys, okay? I'm gonna walk just a couple steps forward and say, "Hello, handsome. How are you today? No trouble from us at all. We landed here for a short rest and, perhaps some food. We are taking a survey of the local wildlife."
Them's a lot of big words.
Oh, my mistake. We are eating dinner.
Oh, you eating yeah, you eating your dinner?
Yes, we stopped to eat dinner.
Are you scared of small ones? Oh, we got another small one over there walking away. Are you scared of them too?
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't certain if there were people here, and I wanted anyone who was here to know, that I'm quite friendly, and I mean no harm, and I wanted to make sure to be shouting that so as not to cause any problems and to be quite clear with my intentions.
And he just kind of like slams his harpoon into the dirt, like sticking it in a little bit so it stands up on his own, and crosses his arms, and looks down at you.
Well, I'm Ogwagger. I'm the chieftain of these here parts.
Oh, that's a lovely name. And that's wonderful. How long have you been chief? I myself am somewhat of a chief. We call that captain though where I'm from.
Captain?
Yes, sir.
I think chief's better. Let me
Ah,
think.
you're probably right. You're probably right. A big strong man like you.
He
I could see it being better.
he's got like 4 fingers on the one hand, and he just goes.
That's fine. I fucked worse. I used to pick up nerds at comic book stores. I've definitely fucked worse.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
It's gonna happen. I just have to accept it. And so he kind of like, "Whoa," and he's like counting on his fingers, and then he like wraps around back to the beginning. He does it a second time, and he ends up with just a thumb.
That many.
And he holds up like just his thumb.
Oh. You have beautiful hands.
I take good care of them.
I see that. I love a man who moisturizes.
Rub it in the salt water and the sand.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's one way to do it. But yes, we mean no harm. You can let your friends know, your people know. We are simply passerbys.
You passing the boy?
Yes, we've made a brief stop.
Ah, well, I'll go tell the small ones.
And he picks up his harpoon and wanders right back the way he came.
Lovely. You love to see it. And I said, I'll walk the couple steps back to my friend and say, "See, guys, not everything has to be a fight."
Just gonna roll my eyes. And I'll wait. Did the thingy? Did he see me? Did he acknowledge all the party or only Petra?
I mean, yeah, he saw everybody. Nobody specifically said they were hiding, so.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So I'll put my weapon back. And I'll just roll my eyes at her.
Look, if you come in and you're aggro, then people will respond aggressively. But if you come in and you're friendly and amicable and perhaps a little flirtatious, then everything ends up fine, totally fine.
I just have one rule. I only attack if I get attacked. And better be prepared than be served as dinner.
That's That's acceptable. That is understandable. But you see, we won't have to deal with that whatsoever. Um, I'll make a coughing noise. I'll say, that kind man, seemed friendly enough, and he's gonna let his people know not to be afraid of us. I don't see why we can't just wander around the island some more.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna
Uh,
be skeptical and still be untrusting.
Type something in the chat.
Whoa.
Not,
Whoa.
not YouTube chat, but
Normal chat?
Absolutely not. Petra will not stand for this. We gave our word that we were friendly. Absolutely
Well,
not.
I did
found
not
your
get
chat.
anything, but okay.
Found your chat.
We have boundaries here. We are not
Oh,
complete savages. That being said, in the direction that the kobolds ran, was it like a cave or something?
Yeah, there's a cave that's nestled into the side of this cliff face.
Ah, interesting.
What do they call it? A base when it's a hole.
Interesting.
The mouth of the cave on the face of the cliff. Wow. So what you guys doing?
Still on the boat, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I would probably say that we need to reconvene with our party members that are not with us to let them know that there are people here, and then perhaps to have dinner, hunker down for the night, and resolve to really get to exploring in the morning. I would note the cave as an area of interest and say that I think that I could talk my way through maybe like a tour of the island.
Okay, wait, Chim, you're extremely small on stream. You're back. Okay.
Do what?
No, you were really tiny on stream.
Whop! Whop! I can shrink at will.
Wait, but who's gonna go try to get Liz? Is it me or you?
Who's
Yeah.
going to
Where are you, Liz?
get
Did you
Liz?
go all the way back to the boat?
I mean, yeah, Liz probably would have just gone back to toward the boat.
Away from Petra. Actually, I
Yeah.
will suggest me going because you just pissed off Liz, and I don't think she's really in the mood of
I did,
listening to
yes.
you.
My mistake, my mistake. Look,
So
it's
I'm
not
gonna.
racist if you're it's not racist if you're just uneducated.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't
Yeah,
doesn't
that
make an
doesn't
exemption.
justify.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm
Twitter.
gonna. I'm gonna go get Liz. And I'm gonna ask Petra if she's gonna stay here, or does she wanna come with me?
I would say that I'm gonna head back to everybody.
You all reconvene at the boat.
Yes.
I am gonna head straight to Liz and tell her what happened, and probably just ask her if she trusts them, and will she be interested in following us back there if we will go.
Liz is gonna think for a moment and mostly think back on, the whole massive ogre thing, and personally, I wouldn't exactly say trust. As far as being willing to go back, considering the, how do I put this nicely, strength of, physically speaking, of course, of the two of you, probably should have some backup in case things go a bit less than desired.
Mhm. Okay, I will thank you for your answer, and I will probably go try to fetch Petra, see what she's up to.
You would find me rubbing the dog's belly vigorously again.
Mhm. In that case, I will go to Aki and explain the whole situation, and we'll get his input on it as well.
Yeah, I will come along and join you guys. But I will be ready to throw down a fist or two at the orc. He seems kind of fun.
Hmm.
I think he'd be down for a brawl.
Down for
Got,
brawl.
got goblins being called kobolds, ogres being called orcs.
It's terrible. This fantasy racism is just, it's a sad
Well,
thing to see.
I am Frieza's favorite race, so
All right. So you guys heading back over?
Yeah, my intention was just as I said, which was to like make something to eat, rest for the evening, and head out exploring in the morning with the intention of trying to talk to the chief to see if we could get a like a tour.
Yeah. Do you want to make your way all the way back to the ship tonight and rest on the ship, or did you want to like pitch up a camp here on the mainland area?
I probably feel more comfortable on this ship, but I'd ask the party. How do you
I'll
guys
go to
feel?
the ship as well. I don't feel safe knowing that they are aware that we're here now.
I mean, they seemed quite a friendly bunch, you know, minus all of the ones who ran away, but they seemed more scared than threatening.
still think we should take watch, but not like really too worried about him either.
Ship.
All right. You also have a good number of goods still with you, so it's going to be a trick to get it all safely across this little gap of land.
Before next morning, okay if I go take a pee break?
Yeah, this wouldn't be a terrible time. People wanted to take a little quick bio break.
Okay. I'll probably stretch.
Yeah, give a chance to stretch. You guys can think about what you want to do with the supplies you looted. And let's say we will be back here at 35 past.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
We'll be back.
don't think Gaz is going to be joining us tonight.
Possibly not.
Yeah.
He said he will if his internet is back, but since he's not here
Yeah.
right now, it's
No.
It seems
Sometimes
unlikely.
it'd be like that. Sometimes Comcast goes down.
Mhm.
Like
Also,
We're Frontier
whoa,
for 14 hours.
Oh boy.
what are you doing?
I'm feeling some salt in that sentence.
I
They
remember that,
were good for like 2 years after I freaking spent the entirety of
There we go.
2020 dealing with them. And all of a sudden, in the past 2 weeks, it's gone out like 5 times, and I'm
Again?
beyond angry. I was in the middle of streaming Fallout 2 the other day, and it went out for an hour.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
This is
I honestly, it always happens to me during collabs. It's granted, I would say 75% of my streams are
let's go
collabs.
do. Okay, we can do it that way.
But still, it's always I always feel really bad because like I just like poof.
Uno segundo. I gotta chroma key this shit.
Focusing.
Yeah.
Nope, that didn't work.
Magic on stream, let's go.
It's true. It's true. Why is it? Oh, it's because it's the wrong one. Where the heck? There we go, this one. There we go. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want to see. Rolling Horizons isn't gonna come through. Well, trying to move us over to the battle map overlay. There we go. That's a bit better.
Battle map.
So there's
But
gonna
we just
be
made
a
a bunch of
bot?
friends. Well, I just made a friend. Why would we
Yeah,
need to be on
friend.
battle
Uh-huh.
map?
Of course.
Just because it makes the map a little bigger. It's a little, takes up a little more screen real estate.
That's why there's a B in the center of the map.
Good
Get it?
cover.
There we go.
And it's a bit.
Alrighty. But there we go.
Here's the B right here.
So, actually, I'm gonna scooch us over a little bit more. There we go. So the party currently right here. Cave and the little out front gathering right about here. What you guys doing? You got back to the boat? You're reconvening, figuring out what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I would suggest that we eat dinner, that we rest, and that we maybe go back to the boat to rest this evening, and that in the morning when we awake, that my intention is to approach the kind, large man that we encountered, whose race I will not mention since that seems to be a touchy subject.
Just don't call him an orc.
Also, Nessa is not in this overlay. It's not showing them for me.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I'm still active, so.
There we go.
uh,
Let me make you larger.
You've been
'cause you're
beaten up from
small.
all sides.
We'll go. Let's go like right there. That seems good.
Can't be a Vtuber stream without scuff.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
Just a little bit of scuff.
Relatable.
All right. So, Sleepy, you're getting ready to. Oh, that's right. We wanted to go back to the ship for overnight, and
Yeah.
we had to deal with the cargo you guys were trying to deal with.
You got any saws?
There are saws in the supplies.
You got small trees?
Yeah, there are a number of trees.
Alright. I got a solution. We're wheeling this boy.
Oh
You
man,
guys are organized.
describe to me what you want to do.
All right,
Interesting.
so we're gonna get. About how long do you say this boat is?
The boat be probably about like a solid 12 feet long, something like that.
About what size do you say that these smaller trees are?
Around this
This
area,
isn't freaking
yeah.
getting massive tree trunks on our own.
No, you'd be looking at more like the kind of trees that are maybe like 6 to 8 inches across, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Look, 6 to 8 inches is respectable. More than respectable.
Wait! Oh! Oh! Sleepy, did you just say something cursed again?
Maybe.
I can't believe it.
Is that news?
Just a
I can't
shit.
believe
not
it.
that
I'm
news.
fucking
It's
shocked.
motivational.
I'm a Okay, that's fair.
We're gonna make a drinking game out of this.
Yeah, wait.
Drink every time I say something
Leah.
sussy. You guys will get drunk real
Yeah,
quick.
Leah, are you trying
Oh,
to
yes,
die?
I'm playing. it.
Yeah, that would go
wanna
south
die?
real quick.
Sick. All right, so
Next one.
Especially since I've never taken any shots in my life, so that should be fun.
Oh boy.
oh my goodness,
Yeah,
And-
that would do it.
you're either missing out or missing not very much out. I don't know. It's hard to decide which it is. Also, hello, recent concurrent viewers. We are pleased to see you. Thank you for joining our craziness.
Don't mind me saying sussy shit.
It's a common occurrence.
Business as usual. Business as usual.
So you're chopping down some trees. Anybody? So you guys see Liz making off with like a hatchet and some saws, and starts going to town at some trees. What are you doing?
She just wants to play Minecraft. That's all.
Oh boy.
There is no D&D craft, tragically.
Same.
I
That's
mean,
Twitter talk.
I hope she enjoys herself. I would kind of try to like get a meager wave out as like a I know I fucked up, half smile and wave. But otherwise, I kind of continue on getting like food and stuff together, feed the doggos. all that.
Alrighty. You're taking care of food for everybody for the evening.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Player to DM. It is an orc and kobold, not an ogre.
No, it's an ogre and it's an ogre and many kobolds.
Ogre.
Yeah.
Okay. Just size difference. I believe ogres are bigger than orcs.
Ogres are, I believe, let me double check. I believe they are a type of giantkin. Yes, they are giantkin.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misremembering.
God, I've
So
been in the wrong, well, possibly the right kinds of chats, because hearing the word size difference, the only thing I freaking think is tag size difference.
that I didn't know I was in a Coomer stream.
I'm sorry. Have you met the rest of us?
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? That was on me. That was on me.
Look, we applied to be part of this, and you said yes. So here we are.
Look, you're just making my face flushed. I'm just gotta wave away the vapors.
I can hear
Give me my
Sleepy
smelling
Doggo
salts.
like bashing himself against the office door because he wants to come out and see me. Oh my gosh, he's with his dad.
Aww.
But he's like, Mother, I hate it when you stream, but I heard you opening something that sounds vaguely like a popsicle. Please let me out of my prison so that I may partake of the popsicle. Except, joke's on him, popsicle's gone.
Mother, I am pinned here.
Truly, he's like, Mother, I hunger. I know that I've eaten, but I hunger.
So Liz, what are you up to? Or not Liz, sorry, Leah, what are you up to as Liz is chopping some trees down?
Probably doesn't sit well with
Um,
you.
Wait, explain. Why is it not sitting well with
You're Druish.
Yeah.
me? Well, yeah, the forest is my home, that's true. But for this current situation, we need it so I can communicate with our other friend that needs the ashes.
Fair enough. Accept this.
So, Liz,
I'm just gonna be sitting in the boat, kind of like ignoring the fact that that the forest is getting hurt.
actually, I should ask Armatox, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna go patrol around the boat to keep an eye out for these kobolds.
Alrighty. So, Liz, you are going it alone. Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Oh boy.
We will
My
say
favorite.
with disadvantage.
Oh no, you hate to see it.
I don't know what that lower one is because my freaking
7.
Lovely.
Ah, the first one was a 17 too. So with an 8, tragically, you are not able to get all the trees that you need chopped down before nightfall. It is
Well,
now.
I guess we're camping here. We're not going to be freaking rolling our boat across tonight.
Indeed, it is about 8 o'clock by the time you get all of the all of the cheese chopped down.
Yes, makes sense.
Pleased to meet you.
You felt like you did a good job.
Wow.
No booze? I was
Wow.
hoping for booze.
You gotta get that. You gotta work on that delivery. Otherwise, you're not gonna get the. Ugh.
I was, we had yours and Liz's at the same time, so I was just dumbstruck.
Anyway, you get the trees chopped down, and you get the like all the limbs and knots chopped off so that they roll easily. And go ahead and take a DM inspiration for your clever use of physics to solve a problem.
Let's go.
And yeah, but you do get it done. Aki and Leah, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Perception.
I did not trust these kobolds at all. Oh, come on. Really?
Spicy.
Oh,
Nat 20! Leah, you hear the sound of some kind of inhuman wailing coming from the little I know there's a technical term for it that I'm forgetting, but this little like inset cave over there sounds something like
Oh boy. All right.
I am gonna tell the group about the sound, of course.
And what did it sound like exactly?
uh
Oh no. I was hoping that Leah would reenact it.
oh, Leah, yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll look you dead in the eyes, and I'll say like a man coming.
Oh
Ah.
boy.
And
Well, I
you'll
guess we've got to
understand the
check
sound.
that out. Guess we've got to check that out. Gosh, that seems important. That seems important.
That does.
I would ask, what general direction did you hear that from?
I'm gonna point to the cave that the sound came from.
All right.
See if I can successfully draw this. Be like,
I would
Yeah.
rally the party, rally the troops.
oh, look at that!
Sprawled out in the boat,
Fucking art
just
right there.
trying to shed excess heat.
Yeah, I would go to the boat and I'd say, guys, it's important. There is a man coming during No Nut November. We must investigate.
Yeah, you got the
I'm
little
not-
boat.
Okay, what do you guys say to that?
I'm not on the boat.
Oh, damn.
Nobody's on the boat. No, wait. Everybody's
Oh,
on the
nobody's
boat.
I'd go back. I'd go back to camp and wherever the fuck you guys are.
The ship.
And
I'm
I'd
in the
scream
boat.
that. I'd scream that.
You're gonna cool off in a boat, but you've got this great lagoon right here.
The lagoon full of salt water?
Yeah, a little salt water never hurt anybody.
I'm already covered in salt water.
It's exfoliating.
If there was like a freshwater lake or something, sure, but
Well, anyway, yeah, the two doggos are just kind of curled up together at the end of the boat, and honestly, the bird is kind of curled up with them.
Aw, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Yeah,
That's-
no, I would rally everybody. Also, is this, to make sure I'm getting my timelines right, is this still the same evening?
Yes, like it was the.
Okay.
So you left the smuggler hideout around 5, and in the course of searching the area and chopping down some trees, it got to about 8.
Got it. Okay. Actually, I would. How close is this like cove to us? The one where we heard the sound from?
About
Hi, buddy.
quarter, half mile, something like that.
Okay, so not necessarily super close to us.
Yeah.
Then I actually might hold off on that, and I might indicate that it's something to check out in the morning. Especially since I'm clearly not desperate. Yes.
good cover.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Sleepy
not
sneaks
sure.
off in the middle of the night.
Don't tell them what I'm gonna do, Chim.
I
Totally
mean,
not desperate. Roll deception.
Wouldn't that be Inception?
Oh my gosh.
all right. So what's the plan?
The plan is the plan that I'm trying to convince everybody of is that we should wait until the morning and then go investigate in the area that Tomo heard the sound, and then that we should reconvene with the inhabitants of the island and see if the chief will give us a tour. Seeing as how he and I are great friends now.
I think that sounds like a good plan. Wait until the morning.
I mean, if you guys are fine to wait until the morning, that is my intention.
I will try. I will try to stand guard. I don't trust this place. I don't like the idea of it right now. So I volunteer myself as staying as guard.
I think I'm gonna take a break from that because that's what I've been doing all night. So
Gotcha.
All
I would
right.
go to sleep with no worries. As per
Alrighty.
usual.
And I'm gonna let you know that if something is gonna crawl up to you, I'm gonna let it.
Head empty, no thoughts.
This is probably just gonna wind up passing out, you know. All that work alone.
bless you. Whoever that was.
So,
Oh, yeah, that was Mr. Sleepy.
Heard that all the way over here.
so Liz, you're going to bed?
Yeah, Liz is probably freaking exhausted at this point. She's just gonna pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too.
All right.
Probably doesn't even leave the uncomfortable position she's in the boat to freaking
So, Leah,
Mm-hmm.
everybody else is finding spots to set up near the boat and
Also,
passing
I'm gonna
out.
step away just for a couple minutes, guys.
I
But I've got my headset on. I can hear what's going on. I'm just verbally stepping away for a couple minutes.
Mhm. So, everybody is beginning to go to sleep. What are you doing as you're trying to keep watch? Are you pacing around the area? You find a nice little high spot and sit and watch? What's going on?
I'm gonna climb a tree and give me a perfect view of everyone, just so I can make sure I can see them and their surroundings. Um, and I'm just trying to be as stealthy as possible, keeping an eye on at the ground below me in case someone sneaks up there. And just looking into the darkness, trying to see everything that's happening around the party.
Alrighty. First of all, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can't use
uh,
the 20 she got.
Perception.
So, you're already very aware that there's some suspicious noises going on at the cove, and over the course of your watch, it begins to die down a little bit, and around the second half of your watch, it ends up ceasing completely. And then beyond that, there's just a little bit of stillness in the air. And the animals, the ones that you've rescued, um, lie quiet, sleeping in the boat. The birds and gulls that have been flying around are quiet as well. There's just the gently lapping waves of the ocean.
Mhm.
Question, just character-wise, would I be quiet as well?
I don't know, do you snore?
Since I'm a monkey, I didn't know if that would do anything.
Other than if you snore.
Okay, just checking.
But, everything's quiet around you. You hear the gentle lap of the waves. You feel what should be a cool breeze against your skin. And for the first time, you really pay attention to it, and it's just. You realize it's just there. You kind of infer the cold. You just feel the gentle pressure of the air, as if it's slightly deadened.
Mhm.
And it's getting towards the late hour, getting closer to 10. You just hear the waves, and then more so, the whispers of sand. What are you thinking about?
Um, so this is a moment where I can kind of like get distracted, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let's assume I was on the tree, like one knee on the branch, and the other one still kind of standing, kind of
Mhm.
kneeling down. I allow myself to completely sit and let my feet kind of tingle in the air, and I look up to the moon. Um, and kind of a sense of nostalgia is going over me, reminding me back, like the days back at my forest, the one that I used to protect, and all the animals that I had there. And yeah, I just take that moment to appreciate the time and the shelter that those creatures provided me. Um, I still have my weapons at hand, of course. I'm not letting them go, but I slowly loosen my grip and lean against the tree, allowing myself to even sleep a little, smile, and just enjoy that moment.
You find yourself lulled a little bit by the sounds of the waves, the sounds of the sand and the wind, and the rustling of cattail and long grass, sounds of some frogs. Slowly but surely, your eyes start to droop lower and lower, a little bit past the end of when your shift would have ended. And you awaken with a start, your eyes wide open, as the skeletal form of a bird perches on your chest, looking down at you. And its beak opens, and you just hear,
He comes.
and you awake again with a start. No bird,
Oh boy.
just your friends still sleeping to the side, and the gentle lapping of the waves.
I will stand up, just completely jump into a standing position, and I will look around, trying to find that bird.
I do have one weird question, kind of out of character, because Petra obviously would know this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Does Tomo need to sleep? Like, does Tomo's character sleep?
Yeah,
Tomo's character sleeps.
You've
I
seen her sleep.
I sleep. Yeah, I sleep. I sleep.
Okay. Okay. Just curious.
Maybe she's
That was
acting.
That was what hit me through listening to all of that was do you actually need to sleep? And I don't think your character dreams for sure. But I mean, what the fuck do I know? All I know is I've got a sad dog because his dad left. Come here. Come here, you little fuckhead. Come here. You can sit in my lap. Come here. No? Okay. Never mind.
Maximum
He's just gonna
effect.
cry. He's just gonna cry in the corner. I apologize for you guys having to listen to my dog
It's
cry.
fine.
I don't know if you guys have the similar experience with your pets, but we're not allowed to leave the house. If we do, then we're clearly never coming back.
That makes sense.
Because obviously, every time we've ever left the house, we've never come back. Clearly. We just buy a new house every single time we leave the house because we can't come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
In the DC metro area, we just have it like that, you know?
I have
We
cats.
just
As
have
long
it
as
like
I remember to fill the food bowl, I don't care.
Mm. Must be nice. I can't relate.
No, it's not
My
nice
dog
because
is needy.
she waits until I'm busy and then she decides, oh, now I'm going to lay in front of you and beg for attention. Shite.
Mm.
And sorry, you little brat.
Fafnir, or Hades,
Yeah.
Hades, I'm just gonna say Hades, asked where to
what we
redeem
call him, yeah.
Sleepy No Cursing for 5 minutes with channel points.
Oh,
So tragically,
no.
we don't have that right here, but
No.
you have redeemed it, sir.
Oh no.
Sleepy, no
Oh,
cursing
no.
until 15 past.
Do I get a DM inspiration if I actually manage to do that?
Yes.
Have you even used your other one?
Bless. Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, okay.
I will almost certainly fail this, but I will give it my best efforts.
Let's go! We here at Rolling Horizons
Oh,
pander to our
boy.
viewers.
Oh boy. My chat has seen me fail doing this so many times, but I did do it once. I did manage to do it once, and I'm holding out hope that now could be another one of those moments for inspiration
find it-
purposes.
Moderately amusing that it's only 5 minutes and you've only succeeded once.
No, okay, let me rephrase that. I did an hour once because it was part of a subathon redeem, and
Okay.
I was so convinced that I would have to start over if I like a bunch of times and it would take forever, because what had happened prior to that is I think in the same stream somebody had redeemed it and I had redeemed my 5-minute channel point version, and I failed it like 3 times in a row. And then on the back of that, we reached the next goal, which was don't curse for an hour. And I was just so convinced that I was going to like fail it at so many points in time. Hades was just on me like a hawk, like making sure that I was caught if I said anything. But somehow I channeled my inner say so, and we made it through.
Say it
I
isn't
really don't
so.
know how. Yeah, I really don't know how, but I've managed to do that one time, and I'm not sure if I will ever be able to replicate that success. But I will talk about it as much as I can because I'm rather proud. I'm rather proud.
Oh,
You should be.
I'm keeping my eagle ears pride. I don't know. Open something.
Yes.
Celia,
Mhm.
you've had this spooky vision. What you doing?
So like I said, I wake up, jump into my feet, and look around, trying to find the bird. Bless you.
You okay there?
It's just the weed coughs, guys. It's fine.
Um, do I see anything around me? Any kind of branches that have been moved? Something like that?
Jesus.
It's fine.
Give me a perception check.
Oh my god, so many perception checks.
It's true. You keep looking for stuff. All you see is nestled right against your collar is a half-rotted feather.
Ugh.
Oh,
It's only a
I
feather.
will pick
Thanks,
it up
I ate it here.
and I will look at it, trying to examine it.
What you trying to see? What are you looking for?
I want to see if it has any trait of magic or something like kind of energy. What kind of
Mhm.
energy?
So you would have to normally do something like that with detect magic is a spell that you would cast. Beyond that, you can see that it just looks like a raven black feather.
I see.
Raven
will.
Black. I think I've heard of her.
I think I will put it on in my belt, and I will. I mean, I am startled by the fact that this bird just came in and yelled at me. He's coming. So, from now on, I'll just be sitting on the bench, my weapon hunched at my hands, and just ready to attack.
You have a bench?
Not bench. Fuck. The tree branch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm 100% focused, sharp, ready to attack, smash someone's head.
30 seconds pass. They're the longest seconds of your life. Nothing happens. A minute passes. Just the gentle swaying of grass and the ocean.
Do I still have my little bird buddy, or did he disappear?
He disappeared. That spell is concentration, and it lasts for an hour.
I see. I am I feeling something? Is there something that seems unusual again, or not? Everything seems the same.
You do. The hairs on the back of your neck are standing up.
I will turn around really fast behind me, looking if there's someone watching me.
Oh, I see. Like somebody's watching me.
You stare out. I will say you can use that same last perception check since you're still just looking out for this kind of stuff. And you don't see anything near you, but you do catch a large dark shape underneath the water moving away from the island.
Oh. So it's going away. Okay. Oh. um since it is going away, it's not going towards us. I will let the party members slip, and I will try to split my focus 50-50 between my members and the waters, since that's what it feels like. Just like most of the dangers is coming from there.
Mm.
Threatening aura.
Another 5 minutes pass. It's all quiet. Feel the tension begin to drop from your shoulders just a little bit.
Is it getting like, is the sun starting to rise, or is it still not time?
Oh no, it's only like
Oh.
at this point it'd be like getting close to 10:30 at night. You guys went to bed
Oh,
early.
okay, so we only started. Okay.
Mhm.
I see, I see. Um, so you said that it feels like the tension is going away, right?
Something still feels off to you. It's hard for you to put your finger on what it is, but it's just a vague sense of unease.
Can I pinpoint the direction where the feelings, or is it coming from everywhere?
It's like a slow creeping of anxiety from the pit of your stomach. There's not really a sense of direction to it. It's just like you don't know what it is, but something just feels off.
Uh, do I have the option to hop between tree branches?
Well, yes. You can give me an acrobatics check if you would like.
Athletics. Uh,
Oof.
And with a
I hate to
10,
see it.
you make a leap and your foot slips.
Oh. Oh.
I
I had hope for a moment. I was just like, ah.
Okay, slips. And I just fall face to the ground, or do I have the option to save myself a smaller branch?
I will say give me a dexterity check at disadvantage
Dexterity.
as you're falling through the branches.
Ability check disadvantage.
All right, with that, you're falling through the branches and getting hit side by side. You
Ouch.
take 5 bashing damage from
Mhm.
falling down. And
Owie.
Okay,
there's
I updated my health.
there's a
Instead of the
loud
bashing damage than all the freaking falling damage you would have gotten from an unprotected fall.
and then you hit the ground and there's a loud crack. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Oh no. um, Constitution saving throw. Normal or disadvantage?
Normal.
Oh, nice.
All right. With an 18, your head is throbbing. You fell right on top of a rock.
Oh
Um,
god.
you're seeing stars a bit, and you blink, looking up, still like lying on your back, and you see this dark shape pass over the moon for a second, and you blink, and it's gone. And you reach back and touch the back of your head. And there's blood on your fingers.
Let me see. Am I able to get up on my feet?
Yeah, you can stand up. You're a little woozy, but you get to your feet easily enough.
I'm gonna rip a part of my clothing and use it as a kind of band-aid on my hand, if I can.
Yeah, well, it's the blood's from the back of your head.
Yeah. Like make it kind of a bandana kind of thing.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll do that. And at this point, I don't feel safe at this forest. Something is definitely lurking around us, and it's just waiting for it. It feels like it's just waiting for me to not pay attention for 1 second, and then it attacks. So I'm just gonna wobble my way to the party, and I'm gonna get to the person who's closest to me from the point, like, I don't know what arrangement they're gonna sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in a circle around something? Or...
Yeah,
This is passed out across one of the freaking boat seats.
I'm probably cuddled up with my doggo.
Yep, and I'll be one of the
Legs hanging
passenger.
over the edge.
I'd also like to note that I definitely have DM inspiration, as it's been many more minutes than 5.
it's true. It's true. I feel like it's cheating because you didn't have to actually
Yeah.
talk for the whole time.
Mm.
But a promise is a
I
promise.
talked some.
A promise is a promise.
fair.
You get your
Uh-huh.
inspiration. But next time I'm gonna make the bet, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Say words for 5 minutes,
I'll
and
be
then
like,
we'll talk.
"Fuck."
And then immediately lose.
Oh yeah, I've done that before on accident.
All right. So yeah, Gaz is just kind of like, arms crossed, legs crossed, like using his beard as a pillow.
Nice.
Wish I could do that in real life.
So who will be
Actually-
technically closer to me then?
I am going to say probably Sleepy.
Mm.
So I go up to the boat, just clenching my hand at the edge, kind of feeling a bit of pain from my head. I accidentally started the dog, which caused Sleepy to wake up.
Mm. Well, I have food in my mouth. I was unprepared to be called on in Clash. One moment.
This will reflect poorly upon your participation score.
Just hope there's not a test.
Yeah,
There's
Actually, you've
always
been
a
taking
test.
notes, so you.
I
You
have been
probably have
taking
enough.
notes. Yes. I get awoken by the dog being awoken, I guess.
Mhm, mhm.
And so upon waking up, I guess I see you with the bandana on your head. And I'll be like, Leah, this is inappropriate. I know we had a moment earlier with you pinning me, but we can't just do this in front of the whole party, not without their consent.
God damn it.
I would be like about to make a response, but then I would just clench my head because of the pain. Just kind of how do I say it? Kind of hunching down a bit, trying to not I guess be obvious about the fact that it's painful, but it is.
All right. Well, I'm
Mhm.
assuming I would probably see through this. We've spent many days together at this point, and I know when people in our party are acting off. I especially would know that, as I'm probably the most emotionally intelligent of the party. Ha ha ha. And by that I mean charismatic, because I'm definitely not very emotionally intelligent.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, I'd say, what happened to your head? Are you okay? Did you go find that man that was coming? Did he hurt you? I will kick his ass.
God damn it.
Uh,
He arrived.
By the way,
Um,
I'm not being quiet. So if you're in the if everybody sleeping at this point has probably woken up. I'm not being quiet once I think somebody's hurt you,
mhm.
I think
which I've convinced myself of. So
I think Grimbald just like wakes up and throws like a piece of gravel at you before trying to go back to sleep.
probably it sounds
I
like him.
will the second you raise your voice, I will shut you up and probably make you sit down back on the boat. And I explain to you everything that happened. And I will have a dead ass face when I'm finished. And I will add, I don't trust this place. Something is definitely spying on us.
Interesting. Let me see what Tink thinks, and I'll go ahead and pull Tink out with my familiar.
Mm.
Familiar.
What is it?
Ayo, Tink, is this place evil?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Truthfully?
What evil in what way?
Like,
I mean, the place has, as far as I know, it hasn't burnt down any orphanages recently.
are there any Nazis here?
Oh my god.
What?
What's a Nazi?
Don't worry about it. Do you sense that there's anything inherently trying to get us here? We've got Leah, who has this weird sense of paranoia.
Just a second. She kind of like leans up, rubs her temples a little bit. She like just like rubs one temple and just kind of holds the other hand out in front of her. And she just says a magic word, and there's just a blink of white light that ripples out like a drop of water hit a smooth surface of water. And she says, let me. I don't sense anything is very close to us, but I am getting something strange. I'm getting two faint senses, like after images. Something celestial and something aberrant.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Leah, my apologies, I guess. There is something going on here.
Do you think we should wake the others?
Yes. Yes. Also, out of character question for the DM. For those of us who slept this through and did not wake up like Leah at the point that Leah did, is this a short rest, or a long rest for the purposes of any of us that's important for?
Currently, it would be a short rest, as it has been longer than an hour.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to confirm that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we should wake them. I'll leave Liz to you, and I'll go wake the others.
Okay. I'm gonna nudge Liz a bit, against the shoulder, kind of in a gentle way, not wanting to startle her.
I half expected a nudge to the foot since the freaking sleeping arrangement.
Okay, to the foot, you're right. I'm
Tink
sorry.
kind of shouts over to you, "Hey, kobold lady!"
Tink, don't.
Liz is going to shoot up and fire a crossbow bolt.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to hit Tink. She's tiny, quite literally.
I mean, it's technically
That'd be
a
the-
warning
that'd be-
shot.
The shot of your
Freaking-
life.
Liz is half asleep anyway.
That's fair.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay.
You're gonna
Oh,
shoot
boy.
me, I will punch you.
Heck, where the heck is it on this list of things? Normal or disadvantage?
Just waking up. I don't know.
Let's call it disadvantage.
Okay.
Where were you aiming?
I don't know, in the direction of the voice at the very least.
Alrighty. So, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Okay.
god. No way I'm getting dead
Oh,
by
boy.
the fucking party member.
You wake up, loose a bolt, and Tink disappears in a puff of smoke.
I'm gonna look at you and say, oh, how was that appropriate? You hurt her. I mean, she'll be fine, but you hurt her.
Just immediately another magic bolt ignites in the thing. There's no aiming actually going on for this, but still half asleep, actually sitting up now. Doesn't even acknowledge the freaking comment about hurting her.
Who are you aiming at?
Not aiming at all now.
Oh, I just thought you
Yes,
said you
you
were
did.
loading
No.
another bolt.
Oh no, the thing like it's got an autoloader effectively.
Ah, gotcha.
Here I am asleep, not knowing any of this going on.
No, I've been waking up, not Liz. So I've been waking up you. I've been waking up,
Grandpa.
Brain. I've been waking up Aki, Grimbald. I've been waking up. Yeah, that's the party. Not Liz. That's the party. Not Liz.
This is gonna, after the quick reaction bolt discharge, kind of stretch and rub her eyes and, ew, what's going on?
I will explain everything to you because
there's some shit
one
going
of
down.
first, I'm closer to you. It's like I don't think you're in speaking
I mean,
terms with
she's
you right now.
directly speaking to you in the questioning.
Okay. So I explain everything, and just don't bother to explain my failed attempt at leaping.
You successfully explain uh, your feelings of unease. Do you mention any of the things you've seen, or? Tomo? What? I can't hear you, Tomo. Ah! I feel like did we?
Oh, so the eerie silence was my internet shitting itself.
Ah,
Yeah, what?
there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Maybe it was
Let's go.
Discord
I
shitting
think
itself.
Discord died for a second.
I think we lost
Yeah.
you.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I'm back. I'm back. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what happened, but I'm
Yeah,
back.
just Discord died for a second. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Discord, get your business together. All right.
So, what was your reaction after I told you the info?
Also, on that note, I was saying, so you've conveyed your sense of unease, but what else do you mention? Do you mention any of the things you've seen, or?
Oh yeah, of course. I mentioned all the shadow incidents, the one in the water, the one that I saw after I fell, and I also mentioned Tink's test result, like that nothing is currently near us, but there is something that is lurking around.
This is gonna kind of roll herself forward into where she's actually up on the ground. Well, assuming that none of that was some sort of weird trick of the wind or anything, better safe than sorry. We should probably find some cover for whatever the heck was in the sky and away from the water, preferably.
Makes sense. Yes.
Well, you got a couple places you could go that are high up. You have the tippy top of this mountain. You got this cliff.
I think that
Couple
high
other
up is a
smaller
bad idea if there's
mountains.
something flying in the sky.
But the problem is that it's also lurking in the water. So if we'll stay too close to the water, we may get snatched.
What if we head back to our friends?
Before
On
Liz opens her mouth just before Petra
Oh,
mentions
okay.
that, and then sighs. That was actually the only idea I also had, but I'm not entirely sure if I trust that to be much safer.
I do not trust them. I will refuse. But I will mention to you guys that if we are going, I will just be staying outside of their cave.
It's settled then.
Alrighty.
Sure, if you give them a couple pieces of gold, they would accept it.
Oh, I can provide a much better service than that. I wouldn't worry.
Oh my god.
Some would call the experience priceless.
As long as she rolls above a 10.
Yes, yes.
Alright, so do you guys pack up to go over to the cave?
Yes,
I
and look.
guess so.
I've used a DM inspiration for this once. I will do it again. I will not hesitate.
Fair.
So, you guys, you'll have to leave the boat where it is at the moment.
Oh, I don't trust that. Oh. fine.
Yeah, you've already spent like, I mean, you could spend some time if you wanted moving the boat overland now that the logs have already been pre-cut, but
No, I don't really trust that. Yeah, we should probably go. I think if we lose the boat, we'll manage to somehow get to the team anyway, so it's fine.
All that gear.
alrighty. So, you guys pack up, make your way over that stretch of land. You come around that ridge. The
We're gonna get our fancy little tick marks all the way around.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's give you some fancy tick marks.
Yes.
Lick.
Oh no, quicksand. We can't make it.
Oh no.
Alrighty. You make your way over to the front of the cave. The signs of earlier activity are gone, and in front there are two ogres.
Sorry, the map right now is reminding me of the children's books that I used to.
I'm still on the same map as
In the maze.
we were on. Maybe I
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
reload
yeah.
it.
We're on the view of the island, but it's getting drawn on so much.
The drawing part is of like the old children's books that were in the magazines that you would like, draw mazes on stuff.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure it does look like that.
But yeah, so the two ogres out front appear unarmed. They nod when they see you coming.
Okay. I would tell them, I would say, "Hi, my name is Petra. I was here earlier. I'm so sorry. I know it's quite late, but we were hoping to talk to because that's how I pronounce his name. Look, I was not able to spell that,
then?
so
Who's that then? What's this small people doing here? I don't know what you think they're doing. I think they want, I don't know what they want. That's what I was saying. Well, you small person, what do you want?
I was hoping to talk to the chief.
A
We're
quagga.
friends. We're friends. I met him earlier. We are friendly.
Is he a quagga?
Yeah.
You do it. No, you do it. Oh, fine, I'll do it.
One of them kind of like trundles inside.
Someone go get their heads chopped off.
No, you don't need snacks. You're fine.
So what are you doing here anyway?
Well, we were here just to relax, perhaps sleep for the evening. You know, get ourselves together before we continue on our adventure. And as we set up camp to sleep, one of our party members, and I'll gesture over to Tomo, who's standing very far back, to Leah, and I'll say one of our party members was quite startled by some sounds that she had heard, and your chief was so amicable earlier. He was so kind that I thought perhaps he could perhaps clue us in on what that sound could be. I know he's quite wise, very, very, very wise and knowledgeable.
His name far and wide to these parts as the smartest ogre.
Ah, yes, that's got to be quite the honor. Yes.
Not many smart ogres other than me you find.
Ah, yes, I could tell from the moment I met you that you were such a good, smart boy.
It's true.
And handsome too.
Oh, you. I think that's him then.
And soon enough, Aquagger comes trundling down the pathway, holding a torch about as big as your arm.
Okay.
What are you lot doing out here so late?
I'm so sorry. We'd set up camp. Our expedition for food had taken longer than we thought, and we set up camp to sleep until the morning so that we could, continue on our way. And one of our party members, and I'll gesture to Leah again in the back, was awoken by something, and we just. I'm going to be honest. She has this quite a feeling of dread, and we felt unsafe where we were. And I had thought back on how kind you were earlier to us, and the only place that I thought of to come would be here.
I see. Probably the blackbird.
If Leah's within hearing range of that, I don't know if she's gonna have a reaction. So that's up to you, Leah. That's up to you.
I am close enough to hear what you guys are saying, but far enough to just keep my distance from them.
I mean, luckily, they won't be able to see you super well anyways, since you're standing back and it's dark out.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
yeah.
So I hear you mention something about a blackbird, and I take out the feather that I found and give it to you so you can show it to them.
Okay. I'll acquire. I'll say, she found this at our campsite.
I don't like that. Throw it away. Get rid of it. It's dangerous.
Dangerous. How do we? So I'll be quite honest with you, Chief. Typically, when it comes to dangerous situations, I'm the person that makes friends and reasons our way through it, because there's no real reason to fight when you can just be friends. But birds are not reasonable. Birds have no reason, and oh boy, I'm a little taken aback that this is real at all and not one of her, dreams.
I will throw a rock at you for that.
Just put it on the ground. Put it on the ground right there.
Okay, I'll set the feather down.
He takes out his spear and just kind of jabs at it, but he doesn't drive it super hard into it. He just pokes it with just a little bit of force, and you can see in the light of these dancing torches, the feather begins to kind of shimmer a little bit, and then it collapses, dissolving into salt water that runs down the sand.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's better.
What just happened? How did you do that?
Do what?
You made it disappear.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do it.
What do you mean you didn't do it?
Fliggy did it.
Who's Fliggy Flawn?
Fliggy. Yeah.
I'll just slowly nod, and then I'll look back to my party and make the hand signals. That's pointing. It's do you know what the fuck he's saying?
Do I know orc?
Ogre.
He says to one of the other ogres.
Trooper,
Nope.
no.
I don't know ogre.
Does anybody in the party speak giant?
Nope.
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 No.
Let me check.
And I
No.
still can't cast tongues until next level. Feels
Mhm.
bad.
Anyway, yeah. I think you come on in. The Smallies are sleeping.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's so very kind of you. Okay.
It's not as, tell you what, I like you. You can call me Quagga.
Glogger?
Quagga.
Glogger.
Yeah.
Okay, Glogger. That's great. My name is Petra.
I like you, Petra.
I like you too, Glogger.
Oh, follow me. Don't want to make a wrong step.
Oh yes, yes. I would indicate to the rest of the party to just, come on in. Why not? We're gonna trust this random ogre. Let's go.
I think I'm gonna.
Nothing could go
I'm
wrong.
gonna stay outside.
Yeah, I think I'll stay outside as well with Leah.
And Lise.
It's rude
In
when
the
they're
event things
offering.
go wrong, it's probably best, even if someone apparently thinks all of us short folk are the same, probably best to at least be there for assistance in case things go wrong.
I just know what's come next, so I'm
So
gonna stay
pragmatic
outside.
Liz is going to join.
All right.
All right.
What do we think Grimbald would do?
Grimbald
grump.
will grumble and
It's kind of 50-50 because I feel like part of him would like grumble and be like, "Well, I've got to be there to keep you out of trouble," but then the other half of him would be like, "God, this is not a good idea. This is a bad fucking idea. This is such a stupid idea, Petra."
yeah, I think
Think-
he's going to be
right.
doing that and then following you anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
that's
the
kind of what I
deciding
figured.
factor would be the fact that the one staying outside is Leah currently, and both of them are at each other's throats.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm.
That's a good point. All right. I guess everybody except for Aki and Leah are gonna follow this completely harmless man deep into his cave.
Home.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alrighty. So,
I just know what's coming up with the conversation, so I'm staying outside.
I'm gonna find myself another tree to chill on.
Yeah, I'm staying at the entrance of the cave.
so
I'll apologize and we'll say I apologize for the two who stayed. They'll come around. They're not as sociable as the rest of us.
I don't care.
Ah, good.
What a lad.
If he
Yeah.
wants to throw a fist around, I might do that with him, but just for fun.
do you ask him?
You gonna arm wrestle? Are you gonna arm wrestle an ogre?
In a sense, yeah. Maybe later. See how things go.
Alright.
Wait, so are you coming in or are you not coming in?
Coming in, but maybe later.
You're coming in later,
Yeah, see how things go with all this.
but you won't be able to see how things go because you're not there.
It's true.
That's why I'm keeping watch outside.
Alright.
Interesting. Okay, I guess I can't fault that logic.
So,
Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, you guys are just hearing Mr. Sleepy. He coughs a lot. It's just like a thing. Nothing's actually wrong with him, I promise. I'm not poisoning him, I promise. Don't check our cabinet.
what? Now, I didn't think that you were until you said that you weren't. Now I think maybe that you might be.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
So you
should
guys.
Life insurance is only worth a couple, you know.
It's like getting someone to knock at your door and say, "Hey, have you seen what's his face?" "No, I don't even own a 45. What do you mean?" It's like, excuse me?
No, what's great is when like Jehovah's Witnesses knock on my door because I'm too like polite and friendly to just turn people away because I think it's rude. However, I'm not too polite and friendly to like answer their questions honestly. So they're like, "Do you have a relationship with God?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I'm fucking gay." And then they're like, "Oh, and how is that working for you?" I mean, pretty good. I get to bang ladies.
I
And
bet
then you just,
you
like,
wish you could do that.
yeah,
Ba-dum-bum.
I just like watch them slowly die inside, but like I guess their training must tell them like that you have to wait for a certain point to like leave or whatever until they'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, how do you like how do you manage any like stress in your life?" And I'm just standing there. I'm like, "I smoke weed, dude. Like, what do you mean?"
Get
And
absolutely
like
blitzed on the weekends.
it's like, and do you find that helpful? And I'm like, yeah, for like the last 10 years, it's been great. And they just don't know what to do with me because they don't want to like give up and like say goodbye. So usually at some point, I'm just like, I don't think that this is gonna do what you think it's gonna do. Are we good here? Like, I wish you good luck. I know this is probably a really tough gig. Like, I don't have any ill will towards you, but it's probably not the house for you, man. And they're just like, you could just like see it in their eyes. They're just like, why did I do this?
Here's a fun trick that you can use if you want to get rid of door-to-door missionaries with no muss, no fuss. All you got to do, you get like it's especially if you've got like a wall within like I don't know 10 feet of the door or something. You get like a nice
Yeah.
little end table. Get a like statue of Baphomet incense burner and just like you see like you hear the knocking, just go ahead and light it up, open the door and be like, "Hail Satan, how can I help you?"
I love that.
That would be great. There's also there's that really good 1 minute. I'm trying to
Do you have a relationship
uh
with God? Which God?
yeah, 1 moment.
I prefer to call them dark powers.
No, you just get a CVS receipt list and then put on your glasses and start reading off names.
Okay, so no, what I always think about when that stuff happens is, have you guys all seen Kingsman?
I have not.
Oh God. Okay, movie night in the future. In the future. Well, while before starting a very memorable scene, um the Harry, or the guy is played by Colin Firth. Uh he looks at this church lady in the middle of service who's been like shushing him or whatever.
Oh,
and
this one?
And yeah, and he looks at her and he says, "I'm a Catholic whore currently enjoying Congress out of wedlock with my black Jewish boyfriend who works at a military abortion clinic. So hail Satan and have a lovely afternoon, madam."
Love it.
Yep.
Love to see
That's what
it.
I always think of. That's what I always think of when I'm talking to missionaries, because I never want to like I get it. Like that's a shitty job. I don't care how passionate you are about your religion. That's probably a shitty job. Like that is the job where you really learn to take rejection. Like that's I would not want that job. So like I'm never outright like rude to anybody, but I'm definitely very honest with them. Mr. Sleepy's always like, "Why don't you just shut the door in their face?" I'm like, "Cause they're people. They're just doing their job. Like, I'm not
Honestly,
gonna."
Yeah, I was going to say for me, I'm just religious anyway, so they leave when I tell them that.
No, fair enough.
They won't listen to people who are already religious either, whichever one.
Ah.
I love the fact.
Actually, that should be a good. That should be a good. Like, you should turn it back on them one time. You should try converting them.
that's
Oh,
that's the
They
pog
won't,
strat.
they won't listen
yeah.
to that. They won't listen to that either, so they'll leave the door with that too.
What you got to do is you got to have like you got to bring him in, sit him down, just be like, "All right." Especially for a certain particular brand, Schmishmova's Schmidtness, we will
Yeah.
go with for legal reasons.
Yeah.
And just sit about. Look, I understand you're here to tell me about something. I just have a simple question for you. Have you ever been the subject of abuse and don't feel like you've been listened to?
Oh no.
Do you need somebody to talk to? I'm here for you, friend. I'm here for you.
Oh no.
Let me
Yeah.
just tell me.
Get uncomfortably close to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. And just get like just a little uncomfortable. Just be like, hey, you can talk to me. I'm a safe person.
I have
Oh,
run. My
boy.
coffee has run its course, and it is 8 o'clock.
Oh shit.
You try to do that to them, they do actually like turn the other way.
I
Yeah,
do partake in my week's generous donation.
What is
Let's
your generous
go.
donation? Oh,
My father brought alcohol
nice.
directly to me.
That will be
Are you
me
joining the drinking?
in like 30 to 60 minutes, probably 60 minutes, something like that. It's
Oh.
party night. It's party night.
Oh, boy.
Tomo. I'm. Anyway, we're getting very off topic. Back, back
was
to the
about to
game, because we're a bunch of ADD motherfuckers. All right,
I've
ADHD,
never
thank you very much.
officially been diagnosed. Please and thank you. I do
It's
not need.
very obvious. You don't
I
need
do.
to.
I do not need another illness. Okay, guys.
It's fine.
I refuse.
not an
I have too
illness.
many.
It's it's more of a neurodiversity.
I refuse. I refuse. That's like the doctors think that I have rheumatoid arthritis, and they were like, "Well, do you want like an official diagnosis?" And I was like, "Well, don't I already take the top medication for like RA patients?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was just like, "Does knowing that I have it change anything?" No, but like at least then you'd know. Okay, but like what does that do for me? And they're like, yeah, then you'd know. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do all of these tests. I'm good.
I
Look.
always love those. It's like I'm already taking the best medicine I can for this. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
I take it for a
you-
completely
you-
separate problem, too.
And it's like, would knowing give me any other benefits, perhaps?
Yeah.
No.
The
Then
power of knowledge. What the fuck do I care?
So
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say on that subject is that we were talking about ADD, and then we
Yes.
suddenly started talking about rheumatoid arthritis. So
Fair.
I feel like the actions speak for themselves.
Yep.
Fair enough.
That said, that said, you guys enter the cave. You follow his footsteps, and he points out a number of wicked-looking traps around the entrance and a well-worn path in the sand around them.
Oh.
Until you come to a large chamber with a couple of there are about four kobolds who are awake, standing at the corners of this room,
And they attack.
waving. No, they wave excitedly at the ogre, who waves back, and then like kind of become a little more prim and proper when they see you guys enter, and they're just like a bunch of kobolds, just like all along they're bunched on the floor with these like reed mats, and then like woven reed hammocks going all up the walls to the ceiling, and just a bunch of snoring little lizard gremlins. And keeps walking a little further back, and there is a split in the path. There's one tunnel that leads off to the left, and you can hear the sounds of a number of very deep booming laughs, and some deep booming snores down that one. The center one, about 10-20 feet back, has this giant reed mat that's completely covered it, and it appears covered in. There are multiple concentric rows of these circles of shark teeth that are embedded in the mat, and painted on with a it's some kind of purplish reddish ink. You can't quite tell what it is, and there's just this vague sense of a face to it. And where the eyes would be are these two massive emeralds just hung up in there. Um, and he turns back to you and says,
Well, uh, I'm off to the right. If you want, you can either sleep with the small ones, or there's the other big boys over there to the left.
And what if I want to sleep with you?
Re- uh,
Jesus.
I
Not
mean,
me, not me not being
No
able to hold in
shade.
my laughter. Oh no.
I just, I could roll around. I don't wanna, cause you're tiny. I don't wanna squish you.
Oh, that's very considerate of you. You're right. Perhaps I'm moving a bit too fast.
Well, no, you haven't been moving. Like we've just been walking.
Never mind, never mind. We'll say and I'll kind of look at the party and I'll be like, you guys want the big guys or the little guys?
This is already walking toward the freaking kobold region.
Ah, yes, to her brethren. I'll say, yes. I think that our friend is more comfortable with her brethren over there.
Yeah.
You
the
hear the very
sorries.
loud cocking of the crossbow again.
I think that we're just more comfortable over here for no particular reason whatsoever.
Well, uh, I guess I'll go to bed. Uh, good night.
Thank you again, Groth. Thank you.
and he'll kind of trundle off to the right.
All right.
Thwomp.
I'm trusting. I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep. Whatever. Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Orc orgy or ogre
My
orgy?
God.
Sorry, I saw Goblin Slayer, so
There's an ogre dating sim in case people didn't know. So
Oh,
What?
No.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
like
never
a thing.
mind.
Is it an orc or an ogre? Let me Google this real quick.
Oh,
I swear, I'll send it in
the
chat.
parlor one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
isn't there a monster dating school sim too?
I mean, there's tons of those. I literally just played Monster Prom, if that's what you're talking about.
Just wanted to check.
You're so
I think it's
cursed.
called
I
Orc
love the
Massage,
Goblin.
right? Is that the game? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send this
Oh,
in
yeah,
chat.
it's a problem.
It is an NSFW game, but
Surprise, surprise.
Good lord.
look, people of culture, if you know, you know.
That's fair. That's fair.
From what I'm told, it's actually genuinely good, though. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
I've actually heard it's really good too. I haven't played it, but I've heard it's good.
Does it have elves in it?
I have heard that it's good.
I cannot
Maybe.
believe you've done this.
Maybe one day if I open up a spicy site, we will get me playing this. Who knows?
Next stream goal.
Who knows? If
Someone told me about
God
one that
damn it.
actually freaking fits that region.
there is, yeah, no, I have
Yeah.
a friend who does that. Who like pops their VTuber pussy online.
Oh my god. You can
What?
add-
Well, I
How
mean,
else
like-
do you say
No,
it?
no, 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 no,
Like,
no,
there's
no.
the ones that you'd have to that don't allow gaming, and then there's one that does actually allow not safe for work gaming.
Oh, I think they at this point all offer gaming.
Do they?
I'm crying.
Yeah, you can even do that on Red YouTube.
Hmm.
Or
I
Orange
know
YouTube,
that-
Orange YouTube, whatever.
Because I know that a friend of mine at one point was super pissed because they couldn't freaking actually play the games on it.
Oh yeah, no, even on the Orange YouTube you can do that now.
Fair enough.
You can connect Bible to your account now on Discord. Oh my god.
is it?
So, I'm just gonna say that Grimbald joins you guys sleeping with the kobolds, not super happy about it.
Huh? I mean, he's welcome to sleep with me.
Just be lucky he's not a gnome.
I mean, if I ever have a chance with him, it's definitely the night that he's not
know what?
here to defend himself.
You know what? He takes you up on it.
Hey,
No.
hey!
Oh,
Time to pay
no.
Grimbald. Time to pay Grimbald.
He's
Time to
just
pay
gonna lay
Grimbald.
like back first right on top of you in like the most uncomfortable way possible.
That's not what I had in mind whatsoever.
It's true. It's true. Probably gonna like steal a pillow from the kobolds as well. And just like
Damn,
that
what
goes
a
like
grumpy
right on
old
top of
man.
your face or wherever his head is laying.
Through the pillow, I'll whisper, "Sit on my face, Daddy."
You've got to pay for it.
That's a very him answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I'm just trying to make him uncomfortable at this point because he clearly doesn't care about my comfort.
it's
So
true.
I'm
It's
just gonna
true.
be memeing him.
Like I feel like I've got a decent read on how he would act. I don't know. I'll have to
Oh,
ask him
yeah.
after if he agrees with the actions that I took on his behalf.
Oh yeah, no, I would just be memeing because he's trying to make me uncomfortable, so I'm gonna try to
Mhm.
make him uncomfortable. So I'm
Look.
just gonna
It started with hitting on the dwarf. So he's like, you know what? If that's the game we're playing, I'll play, and I'm gonna win.
uh I don't know. A game like this, I feel like the odds are in my favor.
Yeah, I think like Petra's gonna win that one.
All right, well, we'll have to see. That's up to Gaz. So so it's been a while since people inside went inside. Leah and Aki, what are you doing?
I am climbing back up on a tree because I said fuck it.
There are no trees in the close vicinity of here. There might be some up
Oh,
at the
shit.
top of the
I
cliff
can't
if you
see
want to
them.
climb all the way up to the top of this
Can you
cliff.
hear me?
Will I risk dying again?
It is a cliff.
Um,
Alright, looks like let me
Do you have climbing gear?
no, I don't think
Just
so.
PC'd.
Sleepy did.
Oh, sleepy died again.
No.
Oh, she back.
oh, nothing.
Let me see inventory. Oh. No, I do not have a climbing gear. Okay, fine. I'll just climb on top of the cave entrance and sit on a rock there.
All right. It is cold and uncomfortable.
I don't care.
Well, kind of cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
would
like the cold.
it be cold for her?
Yeah,
I'm an
love the
idiot.
cold.
My headset died, and I was like, "What's happening?"
Oh, I thought your internet or something died.
No, my headset died. I didn't realize I didn't have it plugged in because it's wireless. And
Fair
I didn't
enough.
realize it was that low. So all of a sudden I stopped hearing you guys and I thought Discord was crashing again. But I'm back. Hello.
It's good. It's good. And what are you doing for the night, Aki?
Sleeping at the entrance of the cave, like right at the where the guards were.
Alrighty. Yeah, the guards are still kind of there. They just kind of like look over at you, shrug, and keep doing what they're doing.
This is actually going to be on a quote-unquote guard, mostly just a bantering with those kobolds that are still awake.
On God.
Yeah,
You don't look like kobold.
That accent, I couldn't even freaking understand what you said.
You don't look like kobold.
Tell that to that
Bless
one.
you.
And then she very aggressively points a thumb toward Petra.
A kobold kind of wanders over to you, Petra, while you are being
I was
uncomfortably
gonna say,
smothered by
I'm
dwarf.
underneath. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
underneath, guys.
I'll say like his head, 'cause, he's dwarf, doesn't make it all the way up. Like he's just got like a separate pillow that's like on top of your stomach, and it's just like
Okay.
a little bit of uncomfortable pressure.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Um, and the kobold kind of like looks down at you, like it looks like he's upside down because he's coming from above you, and he like peers down with his new.
That's no kobold. That's kobold. Snoot, scale, clever. Yeah, kobold. That's not kobold.
Oh yes, my mistake. You're both small, so I was momentarily confused.
Seconds
Oh,
before offending the entire cave.
it's he present for sleeping.
And he hands you a present.
Oh.
And by hands you, I mean he
Mhm.
drops it on your face. It is a
Ow.
centipede.
Ugh. I'm probably gonna like try to scramble to get up, except I don't think I can with Gaz fucking weighing me down.
Who is now laughing hysterically.
That's what
Oh,
happens when you put
God.
strength as your dump stat.
Yeah, I couldn't get up even if I wanted to, and boy do I want to.
Well, seeing you thrash around, the kobold takes his present back.
They're her squishy.
They're I
Squishy.
I don't love bugs.
They're the bag. Well,
No, I don't love bugs.
then I won't serve you stinging.
I have absolutely no idea what you just said.
I don't even speak no kobold. Come to the
No,
don't even speak.
unfortunately, I don't speak kobold.
He walks off.
Damn.
Don't you know you're supposed to eat those?
There's absolutely nothing in this world that could motivate me to eat a caterpillar.
It's a centipede.
A centipede, whatever.
List, you can see the centipede kind of like crawling around the head of the kobold, and it's like looks like it might be like eating mites off of him or something.
Ugh.
Caterpillars you might not want to because I think those are poisonous.
Caterpillars?
I believe so. I could be wrong about that.
Oh.
but-
I didn't know.
Like
Uh, Another kobold, one of the other ones on watch, goes over to you, Liz. It's like,
You're the strangest kobold I ever seen.
I'm not a kobold. I'm goblin.
Where's the tail?
She just looks back. Hmm. And thinks for a moment and just silently thinking for an oddly long time. You got a point. Where did it go?
Look, here, take this. It will help.
and hands you like it's like a belt with like a dried shark tail attached to it.
I will wear it with pride.
Oh boy.
That's for Ryan. We have that for the tail impaired.
For the tail impaired. Oh no.
And he goes back
She
to his
will
post.
nod and thank you, my friend.
Anytime.
When you guys signed on to this campaign, did you ever imagine that these would be the encounters that we'd be having?
Oh no, I'm happy.
This is what happens when you have a character that doesn't just want to murder everything. A character who would rather not murder things.
But I love ordering things. Murder is fun. Murder is coping mechanism.
It can be, but do you know what more fun? What do you know what's more fun than that? Well, yeah, I'll tell you what's more fun. Creating a list of interpersonal relationships that you can leverage throughout the game in different
So you end up,
situations.
no. So what you're telling me, Petra, right there, That's
Uh-huh.
you end up having a lot of lovers but never feeling love, so you end up
Yeah.
creating more lovers, but your hole keeps getting much bigger and bigger, and you feel less satisfied the more you go, and each day starts to feel like the same, and so you slowly start to fall down this little kind of rabbit hole
You
of
say you say
loneliness.
that
Damn.
until you see the terrifying like multi-species list of Sleepy's polycule.
I'll just say, look, people are much more useful when they're alive.
I mean, you can still. You know what? Never mind.
What? What?
Nothing.
Whoop.
What? I sounded like something. All right. With that, you crazy peoples, before we get too lost in our own ADD again, I'm gonna say
Yes.
you guys eventually fall to sleep and wake up. There might be any mechanical effects for it, but Aki and Leah, you will wake up disgruntled, cold, and feeling like you didn't sleep so good, given that you slept completely uncovered. Luckily, it was tempered enough that there were no seriously bad effects. But
Yeah, we got a long rest though, right?
yep, everybody get long
Yeah,
rests.
let's
You guys wake up in a hubbub of kobold activity, and yeah, we will cover that next time on
Ah.
Dragon Ball Rolling Horizons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, everyone.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Love you guys.
chat.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I busted a few caterpillars